welcome back to Petite Avenue. So today we are going to be reviewing the very inexpensive Derma V10 silver grey hair dye. This I got from the pound shop and was actually only £1. I think you can get it from other places as well. But because it was so cheap, I was very sceptical about it and I thought, is it gonna work? So I'm gonna give it a go today. It's number 12, as you can see here. So things you'll need are old t-shirt, a mixing bowl, mixing brush, a very intensive mask for after you've dyed your hair because obviously you are going to need to protect your hair afterwards, airbrush, and preferably a sulfate-free shampoo as well. So first I'm going to pop on the old t-shirt, take out the little hair clips I've got in my hair. I got these on eBay. How cute are they? They go with my like fluffy loungewear set. Anyway, you're going to need to brush your hair. As Drake always says, start from the bottom.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Ignore this ugly bandage. I hurt my wrist doing handstands, as I do them everywhere, and this time one went wrong.
Bruh.
And look at the difference. Puffy hair time. My hair's so fluffy, it's gonna die! So I just realised, as I was brushing my hair, that this hair dye is actually vegan. Banging. I'm vegetarian, I'm not quite vegan yet, but I am trying my best to use as many vegan products, products that are good for the environment, not tested on animals, those kind of things. Sorry about the drilling noise outside, it's really loud. Silver and grey and white kind of products and hair dyes only really work if your hair is really light blonde to begin with. This is basically as much as my hair will bleach at the minute, excuse my ginger roots, but the rest of my hair is really bleached. If you tried it on, for example, brown hair, it says not recommended. So make sure your hair is as light as possible. As you can see, we have developer, there's not a lot in there. The colour cream, I might actually have to take this off to put the gloves on, so just have to be in a little bit of pain for a minute. Self-inflicted, isn't it? Oh yeah, you also need some hair clips to separate your hair into sections. If you've all seen from my other videos, I tend to use 2 mirrors and I kind of use my finger as a point to trace where the root of my hair is and go down from there and then up from there. Like I always say, practice makes perfect. The more times you do your hair yourself, the more comfortable you'll get with it and the more money you'll save because you won't go on to salons. Just a little disclaimer, hair colourants can cause severe allergic reactions. Please put this on the back of your ear 48 hours beforehand. Just pop a tiny little bit of the cream colourant and a bit of the developer behind your ear. If you get any kind of rash reaction or whatever, don't use it. So I'm going to pop the gloves on. They're a bit thin. If you really want to protect your hair before you colour, you can put some coconut oil on the roots and the ends. My hair's in actually okay condition considering. You can either put this into here and shake it up and use the bottle as an applicator. So I'll show you how to do that and I'll show you how to mix it into the bowl as well. First you take off the cap and then pierce the tube with the inside of the cap, the little pointy bit. And then you squeeze all of that into the bottle and you mix it up by shaking it and make sure the lid's tightly on. With the bottle version, oh, careful it spills out. You are going to find where your root is, lightly squeeze the bottle along the roots, dabbing as you go, and then just moving down like this. I find this technique personally a little bit harder than using the bowl. So with the bowl, you would put the developer in, squeeze in the cream colourant, mix with a brush, and then you would find where the root is on your hair and apply it with the brush like this. Click down, use your fingers or the end of the brush because it's very pointy, and separate the next section of your hair and clip that out of the way as well. Just make sure you are lifting up and applying the product to the sides of your hair. Careful to avoid the ends. Whichever way you want to apply, which is easiest and best for you, but always use 2 mirrors so you can check the back and make sure you haven't missed any spots. So I'm just going to continue doing this all the way until I get to the top of my hair. I always start at the bottom, at the back first. That takes the longest to develop because you have sunshine on the top of your head most of the day if you're out and about, and the sunshine doesn't really get onto the bottom of your hair, so it doesn't lighten as well. Separating in thin sections. If you want to see how to do this, see one of my other videos on how to bleach your hair, and I'll be back in a sec. I've pretty much applied all of the product. As you can see from the back, it is starting to develop. Now I would say leave this on for 20 to 30 minutes, no longer, because it might damage your hair. I don't actually have enough product to cover my whole entire head, so I've just done my roots for now, because the rest of my hair I can actually silver up with silver shampoo. Now a trick that someone taught me once was, if you have finished with your hair dye and it's all developed, you put a bit of water on your hands and just massage it into the rest of your hair, and then it kind of silvers up the rest of your hair. So I might actually try that in a little while once this has developed. You can see it's starting to develop here. I mean, I'll be very impressed if this works and it's only £1. So if this works and keeps for a couple of weeks, then I'll probably use this as a toner in future. It did make my head a tiny bit stingy, but only for like 5 minutes, and now it's gone. So I would say it's quite a strong peroxide, I would guess, that they use. It's not unbearable, it's not like a 20% volume bleach or anything like that. So far, it's comfortable for me to keep on for 20 to 30 minutes. So I'll see you in about half an hour and let you know how I've got on.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I've just got out of the shower, so let's have a look. So obviously it's wet at the minute, but I'll just show you the roots quickly. What I will say is it's not mega silver, I'll be honest, but it has toned the yellow. So if you do have any yellow in your hair, it will tone it down. I'll do an update on the comments in a couple of weeks when I've washed it out a few times. I only wash my hair about twice a week because otherwise it gets really dry and in bad condition. You should really only wash your hair once every 3 days anyway. I'm just gonna pop some coconut oil on the ends and then give it a quick blow dry on the roots at the top. I don't expect it to have toned the ginger bits because obviously they weren't lightened enough, so I'm happy for them just to stay ginger for now. So overall, I would say I'm really happy with the product as a toner. As a silver hair dye, no. My hair is not silver, it is more of like a ashy blonde. So it's definitely taken out the yellow tones, but I wouldn't say it's dyed it silver at all. It's enriched with aloe vera and jojoba oil, so my hair doesn't actually feel mega dry. You know, some hair dyes it feels like it's still on there and really horrible and crispy. It doesn't feel too much like that, but I did double condition my hair and put a hair mask on afterwards. It does say it's up to 100% grey coverage as well. So let me know how you get on if you have tried this hair colour. It says it's permanent. I would say it's more of a semi-permanent toner by the looks of it. But I would happily use this as a toner. I think it does just as well a good job as the T18 Weller toner that I would normally use and pay £10 for. And it actually does a better job than the Infinity toner, which I'm going to do a different review on, which I paid £12 for. So for £1 as a toner, I would recommend it. Really hope you enjoyed this video today, guys. Please let me know in the comments box below if you've tried it yourself, what colour you originally had, what colour it made your hair go. Just let me know, and I'll see you soon for lots more reviews. Ciao!